What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Mac with another video. Sorry, y'all, I had to mix it up real quick. And I'm sorry to those of you that were wearing headphones. I apologize. But I'm actually here with my boy Naruto. Naruto is our guild leader. He's our guild massa. I call him massa. And this is for the Dark Crows. As you can see on screen right here. Say what up, Naruto.
What's up, guys?
Well, Naruto, and I'm so glad to have you here on my channel. I'm so excited for this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I know we've had some back and forth, but finally we've able to sit down and just handle this. But what I wanted to talk about a little bit about, what does it really mean to be a part of the Dark Crows?
Well, Mac, it's definitely a family-oriented guild. We like talking in our own chats, even outside of the game. We talk about life sometimes, and we all around just fun guild.
Yeah, I pretty much gathered that from my short time of experiencing what it was like to be in your guild so far, and I've had a blast, and you guys are super helpful, and you're really good at helping new players as well. But how does one get into the guild? Like, what do they need to do in order to, get in contact with us?
Well, Mac, as of right now, the guild is set to open. Anyone can join. But what I do require is they have the app Line. It's a messaging app, and you can create groups with it. And of course, I have a group for our chat, and I like getting them in on that so we can talk more and strategize more for events. So it's an all-around helpful app, and it makes us a better group. It makes us stronger in events.
Okay, is it fine if they mute the chats for the guild and all that good stuff? Is there certain chats that should be muted and shouldn't be?
The general chat can be muted. You don't have to talk much in there. I do require that the war room that we use for war events be notifications on so they can hear their phone when we hold a roll call. Now, if they succeed in our guild and they make themselves a name, they can be in our leadership room. I don't require that to be notifications on, but I do require them to go in and read the information now and then and get a grasp and ask questions and all that stuff so they can be more informed.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's a lot of information. Well, what's something that, that connects our guild with any other guilds out there, anything like that? What's our platform? What's going on there?
Well, as of right now, we are in an alliance called United Front, which is made up of 10 plus guilds. And then United Front is also a part of a bigger alliance called the New World Order, or NWO. They collaborate with the GMs and they set up top runs for global and EU.
So you're telling me if I'm a regular player and I've never gone top 10 or top 50, or top 100 even, I can be a part of a top 5, top 10 run? Is this possible?
It is possible. You do have to have some kind of foundation of trust within the guild. You have to be accepted by the leadership, and they have to be able to believe that you can do it. And the way that you can do that is United Front holds these events every month where each guild that wants to can host a free-to-play, which is basically their guild fills up with members from around the alliance, and they just have fun for the weekend. They max their guild out, and they hit as much as they can. And you can be noticed a lot with that because our leadership will join those runs to see who can handle themselves in a push.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, for sure. I'm starting to understand a little bit about what it means to be a part of the United Front as well as the Dark Crows. But I guess I kind of have another question for you, and I'm not necessarily sure it's even a good question at that. I might have to just open up the comment section down below and see if we can have people, ask as many questions as they want there. But how often would you say this guild goes top 500?
Well, in the past couple weeks that we've been rebuilding, we've been able to go top 500 every time we wanted. Now, some weekends when other people like real life issues come up and they're not on as much with us having not as many members as we'd like, it's more difficult. But if we're all in it together, we can easily go top 500 every event.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, what about even better than top 500? What about top 100? How often does this guild host the top 100 runs?
Well, that's something the council can discuss whenever members want to ask about that. I can talk to the United Front leadership and I can set up a free to play.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, what about a top 50?
Top 50, that can also be set up in a free to play, but it's harder to organize considering we'd have to have gymmers. And not a lot of gymmers want to go on a free to play because they don't want to necessarily, I don't want to mean this in a bad way, but waste their gems on something that might not be there. But there's always a chance where you can require them to, and they will.
All right, okay, I see what you're saying. And in that aspect, does that mean that so those people that don't want to like necessarily waste their gems or spend them frivolously, for example, they can use they can use those gems. They can take it and be like, hey Naruto, I wanna do a top 10 run, and you're like, I got you. Let me hit up the council, vouch for them, all that good stuff, and then they're able to get into a top 10 run. Is that correct?
Of course, absolutely correct.
Perfect. Well, I think that pretty much sums up all the questions I had for you, and I'm sure if we have any more questions, I'll leave the comment section down below for you to answer them, or I can be your liaison, and we'll figure that out. But thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, baby.